Hey there, it's Jessica here with Nextiva, and I've got your new news and some old news and some fireworks if I can just find them. We've got a lot of cool stuff to talk about in this episode. First, we've got a new feature to announce. Also, some ways that Nexties can have a little fun. And it's someone's anniversary. Got that to talk about as soon as I can find some fireworks. Found ahead. "10 years ago, before Will slapped Chris, before Ben and Jen were back together again, before COVID, before the bottle cap challenge, before we all tried to watch that solar eclipse, and when David Letterman was still hosting his late night show, NexTV was born. Join me as we enjoy a little fireworks and some familiar faces for the 10th anniversary episode of NexTV. But first, the headlines. Nextiva customers, this one's for you. We're rolling out a new device management feature. If you want to learn more about it, follow the link in our description. Other than that, just sit back and relax, and it'll automatically be activated in the NextOS admin portal. While you're maxing and chillaxing, how about a little football? As the Pac-12's official communications partner, we feel it's our duty to remind you that number 6 USC is facing off against number 14 Utah in Las Vegas tonight. In other words, 2 schools from states where it's illegal to gamble online are heading to a state where it's legal to gamble everywhere. Unless you're on top of a camel going down the highway. That is illegal there. And Nexties, don't forget to share a photo of you wearing your favorite Pac-12 school's gear on social today. Even if your team isn't doing well enough to currently play in any games, it's the thought that counts. On the subject of charity, did you know the Nextiva Cares toy drive that benefits the Phoenix Rescue mission is still going on? You can purchase toys from the online wish list over on the Nextiva Now Confluence page. The T-Rex in the pink beanie is giving you a visual on how to do that. Max and Kristen, do you guys have any pink beanies?
Well, we do. We've got a little girl at home now, and it's been quite the year. So we've got a handful of pink beanies laying around the house.
Sometimes Max borrows them.
I do.
Awesome. So if you guys don't know, people watching who don't know who Max and who Kristen are, Kristen used to be a host on NextTV from 2014 to 2017, somewhere around there. And then Max, you did all kinds of stuff for the show from like 2013 to 2019. Like, what all did you do for NextTV?
Well, I picked it up when it was still just a kind of like an announcer, like morning announcements kind of thing. You know, I would come up with all the ideas at first, and then we brought on a few different hosts that would help to brainstorm things, and it just kind of kept evolving into what turned out to be kind of like a Saturday Night Live sketch comedy show, with the stars being the people who worked at Nextiva.
I want to know, what are some of your favorite moments on NextTV?
One of my favorite ones was the Safari, the Nextiva Safari episode, where one of our previous hosts went around the office, and it was a great way to introduce other employees to the team. It was super funny.
You know, I really loved the Valentine's Day episode. I don't know why, that one just kind of struck a chord with me. That was hilarious. Yoel was looking for love, and Cupid just happened to bring him one of our old colleagues, Johnny Basha, and then he found me in a wig, and we fell in love. That was really, really funny. But honestly, like anything that Yoel was in was always good. As soon as we got more people involved, those were my favorite types of episodes, where you really get to run around and ask people questions, like man on the street style. Those were my favorite types of episodes, because you're seeing so many different faces, and in the end, that's really what NextTV was about, was bringing people together.
I think that helps people just kind of laugh during the week and have that little break in their workday.
When we started doing NextTV, there were 120 people, maybe less, maybe 100. And by the time that I left, you know, there were probably over 1,200 people or something like that. So NextTV was that one through line that really, no matter where you were in the world, were able to kind of understand what was going on and see different faces.
Do you guys have any shout outs for people that still work here? And I don't know, maybe Yoel?
Past host, shout out to Yoel.
Yeah, Yoel. Who doesn't love Yoel, number one? But, you know, as soon as he took over as host, you know, really elevated the type of content that we were creating.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna say goodbye so that I can talk to him, tell him that you send love and that you think he's a great dude. For people watching who don't know who Yoel is, he was a NextTV host from 2012 to 2018. Is that right, Yoel?
Yeah, sounds right.
So, Yoel, do you want to know what Max and Kristen said about you?
I would love to know what Max and Kristen said about me.
Well, Max just said that he loves you, man. He said that's all he can say publicly.
Wow, that's deep. I love that man too, and I love Kristen as well. Max and I developed a really, really nice friendship actually through NexTV. Is like how we became best friends. You know, just going around the office and kind of fooling around with people was great.
Yoel, do you want to watch some fireworks with me as I, say goodbye on this anniversary episode?
I would love to watch some fireworks with you.
Cool. Let's do that. That was your new news on NexTV. Don't forget to follow for future updates. And Nexties, don't forget to throw on that Pac-12 gear and post it on LinkedIn and tag NextU. Until next time. I think we might have another NextTV future host, possibly.
That's right.